So those who've lost a pet or a loved one in the past, this message goes out to you. My recent loss has been Lulu. She's been with me for 5 years. I got to be her guardian for 5 years, although it felt like I spent a lifetime with her, loving her, caring for her, going venturing through the whole of South Africa with her. She taught me lots. She taught me how to love again. She helped me with healing. She helped me to understand how to set boundaries clearly and unapologetically. Because then there can't be, there's no room for mistakes or not knowing. She had clear communication. Each time a client would come in, she would meow, and she had a loud meow. She didn't have a soft meow. She didn't have an inside voice. She knew how to just say what she needed to say. Many times a client will sit and I will tell them, but this is what they're doing and this is what they should, and they should trust themselves, believe in themselves, start loving themselves. And then she'll come in and say, did you hear that? I agree. And she will meow, 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 meow. And they say, okay, Fiona, I'm taking note. If Lulu also says something about it, then I'm taking note. And before a session, she would run, go greet the people, go with them into the healing room, say, you're going to sit here and you're going to feel much better. After a session, she would say, hey, how was that? Did you enjoy that? Was it good for you? You look much better. You feel lighter. There's times when clients will sit and cry and they'll be emotional. And she would come to them and she would lie on their lap and comfort them. And for those ones she knew I needed some extra assistance, so she would hold space for them. I can remember the first client that came for his first session. She got in on his lap and he looked at it and he said, what do? I said, just allow her to lie. And he said, I've never had a cat come to me. I said, okay, so just make space for her. She'll find a place. And she was lying. And then he took out the phone and took some selfies of the two of them. There was another client that Lulu came and introduced herself and said, enjoy your session. And then she walked to the door and the client said, Lulu, and she said, oh, you want more? And she turned around and she came to the client and she got in her lap and she rubbed up against her and she would flop her body like the side. Okay, now your turn to love me. You can rub me anywhere. And she would receive their love and she would give lots. Monkeys would come and then a blue ball monkey would try and come into our property and she would just chase it. Oh my word. Lulu was a small cat, a light cat, a dainty cat. She was like a princess. She would always walk with her paws in a sort of in a straight line like a catwalk and hold her head up high, and she just knew who she was, and she wasn't having anyone come into our space. The beautiful, loving way that she was, I realized that she didn't like kittens. Didn't know she didn't like kittens. She liked to be the only child. She liked to get all the attention. She was the world's best cuddler. She would come and lie in bed to lift up the blankie, and then she'll get underneath and she'll always lie with her head on my arm. And she would always, however she positioned herself, she would stare at me, she would just look at me. And she came in a very dark place in my life, where I was traumatized by all my traumas. And she helped me get to joy, and happiness, and feeling loved. She knew I needed so much love, and she gave me it in bountiful ways, and I did to her. She helped me open up my heart. She helped me trust again. She brought so much joy. Each day I would laugh at the things that she would do, or and whenever I sat, she came to sit with me. I always thought I held space for her, but it was more her holding space for me. And yeah, it's when we can recognize another sent for us, and we can appreciate it and appreciate every moment that we get with them. It is just a beautiful experience. Although her passing was so painful, I sobbed and sobbed and sobbed so much. What I've realized is sometimes our emotional body knows something that our mental body doesn't know yet. And the night before I started crying, I think I knew she already left, although her body was still breathing, faintly, but breathing. And by the time in the morning when we got to bed, they gave her adrenaline to help her, and then she gave her last breath and her heart stopped. But the night before, I knew that she was going. I knew her time was up, and I gave her permission. Told her if she needs to go, then I'll set her free. I won't hold her back. I sang to her. I held her on my chest. I held her close to my heart. I told her how much I loved her. I told her how much our journey together meant to me, and I thanked her so much. I sang to her. I played some music for her. I held her paw, because she always had the way of either sticking out her paw or wrapping her tail around my arm, but she always had to hold me in one or another way. And it was such a beautiful experience, and such an honor of being there for her, because she's been there for me, and I was there for her till the end. What I find is sometimes she was 14, and I know that breed, their life expectancy is about that age, so she lived her full life. And she was loved. She was always loved by all. Doesn't matter who met her. She knew. She was such an intelligent pussycat. And I'm gonna go on to take 2.